Saturday, November 29th, and we have a fantastic slate of games in college football. On top of that, we get college basketball, the NHL, the NBA, and in this video, you are going to get the 6 best player props on that entire slate. Not to mention the sportsbook play of the day. Who's going to win, who's going to lose, the unders, the overs, all of that in this video. So make sure you're paying attention, make sure you're locking in, and get ready to go bananas.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Before we get into any of that at all, we need a little something from you that's absolutely free. It's very simple, super easy. Go ahead, smash that like button. 200 likes on this video. I'm putting $100 on that sportsbook play of the day, and you will get all of the profits. 200 likes, comment below. I'll be selecting one of you to win all of those profits if and when we cash that play. And not to mention, it's just a great way to support the channel. We put a ton of effort into these videos, so it's like a little tip in the tip jar, but it's not even $1 that you're giving me. It's just a simple like. It'll also push this video out in the algorithm, getting more eyes on joining the team. Now, if you are new here, if you have not already, subscribe to the channel. I drop these plays every single day for you guys, never missing a beat. So subscribe so you do not miss any free play drops. And the most important thing that you can do for yourself, go down below. YouTube too, subscribe there just for a little flavor, a little fun. And on top of that, visit my buddy Stan. He has so much to offer. You go over, he'll send you over to the Winible. That's absolutely free. More bonus plays, free long shots, free cheat sheets to help you craft your own parlays. And on top of all of that, a great Discord, fantastic community. So get on over there. And while you're talking to my buddy Stan down below, go ahead, sign up for one of those apps, and you will be able to lock this play in for absolutely free. More on that later on. Speaking of apps that you can lock in on, I found an app. I'm going to get this out of the way right in the beginning, but before we do any of that, gambling involves significant risk. There are no guarantees of profit, and you could lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is for informational, entertainment, and educational purposes only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. All of those resources will be down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video may contain affiliate links. That's all down at my Stan.store. I do receive a commission, but we're still going to beat them. And I receive a commission by tons of them. And I'm about to show you one that is cream of the crop right now, the one I highly recommend you join, especially if you like to lock in some six-mans. It's an extremely profitable way to do so. Now, I'm going to do this quick because we've been doing it the past couple days. Everybody that's subscribed, you've already heard this spiel, but I got to get it out to all the guys that are new here. You have to be aware of what's going on. Prizepicks, a six-man. This is a six-man we locked in on Thursday that I gave out to you guys. It was a long shot. We missed by 4 yards from Patrick Mahomes here, but that's not what I want you to focus on. I want you to focus on how this six-man pays 12.5x. The same six-man on Dabble pays 21x. But on Splash Sports, it is a 50x. This is what those other apps used to be until they started losing their shirt, until they had to adjust, until they started penalizing you for correlating plays, because we found the edge. We exploited it. It shouldn't be new to you now. Correlating is a huge edge, but the apps have taken away our power by limiting the payouts, but Splash Sports doesn't. This is going to sound like an ad for them. They do pay me, but so do Dabble and Prizepicks, which I do still like those apps with Splash Sports. If you're doing six-mans, if you're doing four-mans, and you want to be able to win more money, which is why we're all here, you have to get the Splash Sports. You have to sign up with code FFAPE. They will double your deposit up to $50. And on top of all of that, without even the deposit, it's fully worth it. Without the deposit match, I would still recommend signing up because it's 50x on a six-man, which means that you can lose more plays and cash more bets in the long run. You'll make more profits. If you win a six-man on Prizepicks, you're getting 12.5x, meaning you should have to win about 1 in every 11 bets to be profitable with that method. You get 49 chances, 50 chances really, to become profitable in Splash Sports. Now, it's not going to take that long, hopefully, especially if you're following the channel. You're getting all the guidance that you need for NFL Sundays or NBAs during the week. Splash Sports is going to make you a boatload of money. Take advantage. It's 50x versus 12.5x. Even the next highest one, Dabble, who does have better payouts than 90% of the other apps, it's still only a 21x. The odds are in your favor if you use Splash Sports. They are not in your favor if you use those other apps. So I just wanted to make you guys aware of that. It's super beneficial to get in there. I honestly recommend signing up for every app that you can, get all the deposit matches that you can to take advantage of all that free money out there that these apps are giving away. Now, Splash Sports, it's code BANANA, BANANA. It had to be 6 letters. Ape's only 3. I wasn't going to do ape. So we picked a word that's 6 letters that goes along with our whole vibe here on the channel. So we went with banana, and it's legal in all of these teal sports. Now, a little caveat to the legality of this app in those states. New York, where I live, you can only do the survivor pools. Hopefully that changes in the future, but sports, if you can use a DFS app like in Cali or Texas, you can definitely get this app and bet on the pick portion of the app. The survivor pools are super fun too as well, but I just wanted to make you guys aware of that. 50x is huge. Take advantage. And if you do take advantage, let me know. Send the screenshot to the number below, and it'll hook you up with a free 30 days of premium, and you are going to want it because we are lightning hot. This is exactly what we did tonight in premium. We just cashed more bets because some more games closed. UConn minus 3.5, easy buckets, 118. We had the only player prop play that I played on Friday because that game was a little bit iffy for me. We did have the Eagles yesterday in the sportsbook play of the day. That was probably the smart bet. I was rooting for Chicago. I'm a Giants fan. So that was the happiest $100. Sorry for everybody that tailed, but that was the happiest $100 I've ever donated to the books because I would pay $100 a week to watch the Eagles lose. As a Giants fan, I can't stand them. Sorry if you're a Philly fan. Just know that your team is still very, very good, but you got to get it together. I think you might need a new offensive coordinator. Then we had the Air Force here, minus 135 on that payout, minus 139 with some unders and overs in college basketball. We had the NBA player prop play of the day as well, minus 123, cashed without a sweat. And then we did have some losses. We aren't perfect here. We don't have to be because these are crafted so we can absorb those losses. We had Ohio State and Indiana State minus 2.5. Both of those read it out. And then we did have the over 137, just missed in that Illinois State game while the other leg cashed. And then the Bulls let us down. I even personally locked that in live again when they were down in the third quarter, because if you know anything about the Bulls, they tend to go on big runs in the fourth quarter. They didn't get it done, losing that game, which absolutely sucked. But this play cashed. This play, if you're a premium member, you're probably like, where was this play? This was the lifetime play. So lifetime members, they get bonus plays sometimes. And when they do, they're 3 to 5 unit plays. They're hammer plays. And this was what I handed out tonight for the lifetime members. Easy bucket cash, huge win on this one. I liked all of these teams to win. I know we had Texas A&M in the video yesterday, but I was doing more research, and I realized I was wrong. So I do admit when I was wrong. Unfortunately, I do have to drop these plays super early for you guys. I got a different read on it. I thought maybe Texas A&M would win, but it would be a super close game. So we took Texas by plus 14.5 on that one. And then we had Arizona. I like them to win. We had them to win on another regular premium play, just straight up. And then I like the Blackhawks to score more than 1.5 goals. And the Utah Jazz plus 11.5. We like them to win, and we took them to win as well. So we cashed that lifetime 3-unit play, the hammer play for lifetime members. And then we also cashed the Jazz and Arizona. Lifetime is currently 80% off, by the way, with code Black Friday. So is the full season pass, 75% off the full season pass. It's till the end of the NBA season, but it's all premium plays. No matter the sport, if I lock it in, you will receive it. We went 7-3 on the night. A $100 better would have made $368 in profit. You know what else we did cash that I'm doing over on the Winible every single day? You can also get it on the Discord every single day. It's going to sound crazy. You're going to see it. Look at this screenshot, and you're going to be like, dude, who the hell locks in minus 455? Well, yesterday's was minus 520. We're going to do this every single day. until Christmas. Why? Because mathematically, we can turn $20 into $4,000 by Christmas, locking in around those odds every single day and cashing. And admittedly, this one was more of a sweat than I fully expected. Minus 1740, Nikola Jokic to get 20 points, and he barely got there, but he got there. He cashed us out. We're probably going to have some sweats on these plays, believe it or not, even when those heavy juice lines. Minus 1740 is insane that he almost didn't cash it, but he did. We're on to day 3. It's not too late to hop in. It's all for free over on Winible. Turn your $20 into $40. All you got to do tomorrow, if you join tomorrow, start with, I think it's like $28 instead of 20, because we're literally winning like $5 a day right now. Eventually, obviously, we roll over the profits every single day. We bet those profits with our $20 that we started with, and we will end up with $4,000. It's just going to take a lot of mental toughness from you guys out there, because I know once we get into those hundreds, you guys are going to be like, dude, I'm not going to bet $100 to win $110. Just keep on pushing. That's going to be the hardest part of this challenge for you, is mentally preparing your mind to get over that fear, that mental block, if you will, of betting a high amount to win such a low amount. But that is how you're successful in sports betting. As you saw from Premium, a lot of our plays are negative, like minus 120s, minus 150s. We mix in some plus money plays, but for the most part, they will be negative 123, negative 150, something in that range. We don't have to double our money every time. We gradually build. And that's what I want to really hone in on in your mental, because you got to get over the fact that you don't have to lock in 7-leg plays for plus 900 to be successful in this. That's actually what the apps want you to do. Like I said, though, there's one, Splash Sports 50X. That's where it's super beneficial to do so, because you don't have to win as much. As long as you can mentally, that's another thing with that 50X. You got to mentally prepare to lose 20 plays in a row before you cash. You have to keep on going. I always think of that meme where the guy's chipping away at the rock and he quits, but right behind one or two more swings is that big pile of gold. That's exactly what you have to do when you get those 6-leg parlay long shots. Eventually you'll hit and it'll wipe away the losses. It's just all mathematics. But as for the most part, Premium is the safer plays, because we like to cash more often. We like to build our bankroll, and we are professional over here. I do this for a living, and that is how you do it for a living. You do not do it by strictly only doing big, huge parlays that are long shots. But we have some fun. We do those as well. So I hand them out for free. And I do the cheat sheets where you can either lock them all in, pick and choose, cherry pick out what you want. But either way, let's get into the plays for Saturday. I absolutely love this slate. We got some big games. We're going to stick to the later half. I do think Ohio State's probably going to beat Michigan, but that should be a very, very good game. But that's at noon. So we're not going to touch that. I want to give people some time to digest this video so they have time to lock in on the apps. So most of these games will be later on in the day. So you got plenty of time. If you're watching this at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Saturday, you still got time to lock in, because most of these games that we are going over that I love, the props I found for you guys, they are in the later portion of the day. So we had a phenomenal night. Lifetime hit the 3-unit hammer, and then everybody else in Premium made $368. So Lifetime members technically made $668 as $100 bettors. And that is just a normal Friday in the Ape Gang. Now, we haven't had a losing night in over a week. We have been crushing it. We're going to continue to do so. Let's do it again on Saturday in the free pick video. I'm just going to my phone to check and see if we cashed the 4-man. Devin Booker was giving us a little bit of a sweat. And good news, we did cash yesterday's 4-man in the video. So that's 2 videos in a row that we cashed the 4-mans. We had Devin Booker over 10.5 rebounds and assists. I told you guys yesterday that was like the riskiest one of the 4-man. Then we had Jarris Walker for 15 points, Colston Loveland for 3 receptions, and Jalen Hurts for 25 rushing yards. So congratulations to everybody that tailed yesterday's free 4-man. We cashed yesterday's. We're going to try to do so again. I'm going to give you 6 player props in this one, 2 of which are in the NBA, because I know a lot of you guys can't do college football player props, myself included. I live in New York, but I still research them for you guys. So we'll go over them in just a minute as well. But we got Jimmy Butler here, over 18.5 points. There's that injury. Steph Curry will be out again. Jimmy Butler is going to have to stand up. His usage is going to take a huge uptick. I probably see him realistically scoring about 30, almost 30 in this game against the Pelicans. Great matchup for him. He's averaging 20.8, so he's still averaging over the 18.5, and that's with Curry in. Curry's out right now. Jimmy Butler is going to be the go-to guy for Golden State in this matchup. The Pelicans, 26th in the NBA in points allowed, which is a extremely favorable matchup. We absolutely love to see it. Now, when you go down here and you look at their past performances against that small forward position, you do see a lot of red. Jalen Johnson would have gotten right about there. We're taking Jimmy for 18.5. Jalen Johnson only got 18. Cooper Flagg got 29. The rookie looked phenomenal in that game. And then we got Peyton Watson and Luguentz Dort all went over. The last time that Jimmy Butler played against the Pelicans, he only got 18. He went under this prop. But Curry was on the court. Curry's gone. The offense is going to run through Jimmy Butler. I think the only reason it's that low is because of what he did in that last game against them. So we're going to hammer that one. I absolutely love Jimmy Butler on Saturday over that 18.5 point mark. Like I said, I think he gets 25 to 30 in this game, and I wouldn't be surprised if he clears this one by the third quarter. So we love Jimmy Butler in this matchup over 18.5 points. Next, we're taking the big dog, Rudy Gobert, going up against the Boston Celtics to get over 9.5 rebounds. He's cleared 12 or more in his last 4 games. He has been on a tear. He's averaging 10.8 on the season. I like him for at least 10 in this matchup against the Celtics. They do fare pretty well in this rebounds allowed category, but Rudy Gobert is an exception. He's an absolute beast on the boards. We love him for 10 on Saturday. I think he's going to get 12 to 14 in this matchup, so we're going to take it here on Saturday. Not going to overthink it. Rudy Gobert over 9.5 rebounds. And now we're switching gears to college football player props. And honestly, I would recommend using Splash Sports for this 4-man in college football because there is a correlated pairing in there, so they won't hit you for it. But I honestly recommend, I mean, you could lock these in just about anywhere. I'll tell you where I'm going to lock it in or where I would lock it in. I would definitely lock it in on Splash, and then I would also lock it in somewhere else. We'll get all to that. But we're taking Kevin Jennings here. Over 249.5 passing yards. He's gotten over 300 in his last 3 games. He has been playing phenomenally. He's averaging 285 on the year. Now, Cal, in the passing yard department, they are very, very good at limiting the quarterbacks. But SMU has an electric offense. I think they're going to explode on Saturday. I think they're going to win this game in a big way. They are heavy favorites against Cal. I love Kevin Jennings to go well over this number. I think he's probably going to get about a 280 to 290 in this matchup. I don't know if he breaks 300 because that defense is pretty good, but Kevin Jennings is still going to get it done. This over 249.5 is super low. We love it. We love to see it. And we're pairing him up with his wide receiver, Jordan Hudson, over 69.5 receiving yards. He's gotten just about 100 yards in every game in his last 3, 4 short in the last one. He's averaging 73.1 on the season overall. Again, Cal's defense in this category is pretty good, but SMU is going to come out swinging. We love Jordan Hudson. We love this correlated pairing. And if you don't really know what correlated pairing is, I'm going to break it down very, very quick in under a minute. Basically, if we're taking the quarterback to go over his yard mark, think we're taking let's talk about NFL, for instance, Dak Prescott. We're taking Dak Prescott for 250 like we did on Thursday. And then we pair him up with his number 1 wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb, like we did on Thursday. If one goes over, the other one most likely will be going over. So it's a correlated edge. It's very, very, very profitable in the long run. So we absolutely love to do that in football, especially in baseball. We absolutely crushed it. So we're taking Jordan Hudson here over 69.5. And while I'm looking on my phone, speaking of the cheat sheets, we did not sweep a cheat sheet yet today. We do need 2 more rebounds by Luka, and we will sweep the rebound cheat sheet. But like I said, those are more for plug and play for you guys to help you build your parlays. You don't have to lock them all in at one. You can take your favorite ones and pair them up with whatever you like, or you can mix and match the points, the rebounds, and assists, because I do 3 separate cheat sheets, and you can play around like that, because I think all of them just about had like one leg that didn't hit on the full cheat sheet We've had tons of success, so get over to Winible to get those. Now let's get to the next play in college football. Jacoby Lane of USC, a wide receiver who's an absolute beast. We're taking him for over 3.5 receptions. He's done this in 3 of his last games, 6 out of his last 10. He's averaging 4.6 on the year. USC heavily favored. This is going to be a very, very good matchup. I fully expect USC to dominate through the air in this matchup. We love Jacoby Lane over this 3.5. The receptions allowed department for UCLA's defense is very tough, but USC, they're just another beast on offense. If you guys watch college football, you know that they are very, very, very good this year. They appear to be back, not all the way back, not a championship back, but they may make the playoffs. So we like them to win this game so that they stay in contention. And Jacoby Lane's going to be a major factor in this. So we're taking him for over 3.5 receptions. And in one of my personal favorite matchups on Saturday, Illinois versus Northwestern, we're taking Khalil Valentine over 24.5 rushing yards. He's averaging 42.4 on the year. He's done this in 7 of his last 10. Northwestern's a pretty good team. They upset a lot of guys. So fully expect this game to be tight. I think they're going to grind out the clock. I think they're going to turn to the ground a little bit more than normal Illinois will. And I think he cruises over this. I think he gets 40 to 50, maybe 60 yards in this game. So we love him to have a big game on Saturday. And where are we locking this in? Well, you can lock this in for absolutely free. Like I said, Splash Sports, it's a $50 deposit match with code BANANA. We know about that. We talked about that. It's 50x for this 6-man on there. I would definitely lock it in there. But for alternate lines and to lock this play in where you don't have to use any of your own money, you could do play $5, get $50 over on Prizepicks, which is an option. Very, very good option with code FFAPE. And when you sign up with that code, you get 30 days of premium plays for absolutely free. And you see what we're doing in premium. If you don't want to pay your way in, you could take your free 30 days, get all those profits, and then buy a bigger pass because then you can keep on cashing. But if you got Prizepicks, if you want a free $25 just for signing up, no deposit required, sign up for Dabble with code FTMCOCKS, C-O-C-K-S, FTMCOCKS, and you will get a free $25 without even depositing. And when you do deposit, send me the screenshot so you get that free 30 days of premium. And then the one I recommend the most, we got lines where you can adjust them. You'll get a free square to add to this place, making it a 7-man, increasing that payout for you. And on top of all of that, you'll get a free $20, and they will match your deposit up to $200. Sleeper with code FFAPE, you get all of that. You can lock this play in for literally free. And when you deposit, send me the screenshot because you'll get those free 30 days of premium. That's what we have in store for the player prop department. Now let's get over to the sportsbook. I absolutely love this play. It's a plus money play. It's a 3-leg play. Let's talk about it. Let's go over it. Let's see what we have in store. And you can lock this play in for just about free because when you deposit $10, you get a free $200 in bonus bets over on ONYX odds when you sign up with code FFAPE. It's amazing. It's legal in all of those states where you can get a sportsbook too, like Texas and California, just to name 2 that I know off the top of my head. So go take advantage. Get ONYX odds, deposit $10, get your $200, get your free 30 days of premium, and come cash with us. What's the play for the sportsbook on Saturday? We got SMU. I've already talked about it. I think SMU is going to put the beat down on Cali. I think their offense is going to be firing on all cylinders. Nice little minus 500 to add to the parlay. Then we got the Alabama Roll Tide over Auburn on Saturday at 7:30. And then we're pairing that up with the Vegas Golden Knights versus one of the worst teams in the NHL at home to win, plus 130. So when this play cashes, and I put $100 on this play, if and when it cashes, one of you that comments and 200 likes in this video will win $130. Just, I don't have to do it, but I like to give back to you guys for showing so much support. So go ahead and hammer that like button so I can give out this money. I'm dying to do so. And everybody hit me up. I had 85 text messages from 85 different text messages, different people. So it takes me a while. I'm only one guy. I only have one phone that I get those messages on. I have the personal. Why? Because if I had you guys hitting me up, I wouldn't see my wife's text messages, and I'm not trying to deal with all that. the kids are screaming and freaking out, I have to be able to respond. So I do have a separate phone. This is the actual phone that you guys see. It's a little monkey. This is the phone that you guys text me on. This number down below is the number to this phone. So hit me up. I will be answering as fast as I can. Bear with me. I had a couple guys like, yo, are you there? Probably thought I was a fraud or something like that. No, but it's just me. And I answer when I can. I'll get you guys your codes. Don't you worry. Just sign up for those apps. Get your free money and send me the screenshot. Thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you for all the support. Get over to Winible. We'll have another minus 500-ish leg for day 3 of our $20 to $4,000 play. And we're just going to keep on having fun. Make sure you're back here for Sunday. We have a phenomenal Sunday slate in the NFL. Cannot wait. We've been extremely profitable. We went up 13 units last Sunday. Fully expect to do it again. Let's smash. Let's hammer. Let's keep going. Let's go bananas. Thank you guys for all your time, all the support, and I'll see you in the next free play video.